And across this interesting stat, which I feel a lot of people don't really talk about, and that's going to be most points created in a single game in WNBA history, by the way. And I feel like a lot of people don't talk about this. Diana Taurasi has set this record at 65 points created in a single game in August in 2006. August 10, 2006. Caitlin Clark did it as a rookie. She had 66, beat Taurasi by 1 point. Now, for those that don't know what points created means, that means points and what you accumulated or however many assists you had, whoever scored off your assists, how many points did they score, and now you add that to your total. That's what points created means. So Caitlin Clark was responsible for 66 points generated in one single game. So a lot of people, they'd be like, oh, Caitlin Clark is the best point guard in the WNBA, and actually she's probably the best point guard in WNBA history. There's no other point guard who's averaged more assists than Caitlin Clark. Nobody, and she did it as a rookie. Now, this stat right here, hasn't been broken in what? We're in 2005, so what? 20 plus 15 years? You just put it like that? 15 years? 18 years? This record has not been broken? What does that tell you? Caitlin Clark did it as a rookie. And you know who she beat? The woman who said that she's going to have a tough transition or a rude awakening or a wake-up call when she gets to this league. She's already a better point guard than you ever were, Diana. She's averaged more assists than you in your career. Your season high average, I believe, is 5.4. She averaged more assists than you per game. And I think Tina Charles, there was somebody else on there that I was looking at. Your highest was 8.1. Caitlin Clark averaged 8.4 per game. She's the best point guard in WNBA history. And not to mention the team she did it with. So earlier on in the season where she had all those turnovers, which are going to decrease this year because her team has adapted to her play style and how she plays. They're going to be looking for those passes. They're going to be out in transition getting those basketballs or getting those passes, finishing at the rim. A lot of these could have been missed layups, attempts, and things like that. Her assist rate will go up. So I expect a Caitlin Clark 2.0 who is well-rested, a much stronger version of herself, which Coach Stephanie White confirmed that. She's been in the gym with Keith Porter, so you know she's going to be coming out the gates shooting that thing. And Coach might play her off ball a little bit, so she's going to go off. She might average about 25, and she's going to break this record because back to the passing situation, her teammates will be scoring the basketball. So I expect her to have a 70. I expect Caitlin Clark to break her own record next year. So 66 points she was responsible for. I want to know the average for the season. The only person I could see being close to her would be Alyssa Thomas, and I don't think anybody, I think she might lead in that stat. Caitlin Clark, I want to see how many points were created or generated or responsible for per game last year with that team, because she's going to double it this year. Not double it, but she's going to have a way better, it's going to go up. It's going to increase. Now, as far as the assists per game, I just broke it down. There's no other point guard who's averaged more than her. She's the best point guard that we've seen. And even when I looked at Chelsea Grace wasn't that high, unless the stat sheet was completely wrong. But as far as assists per game, I think Caitlin Clark is the highest. Based off Google, unless Google's wrong. And based off what I see, passing-wise, capability-wise, getting her team involved, and then points accumulated, it shows you right here, man. And she's only averaging 19 a game right now. She's going to break this, for sure. So, yeah, man. Caitlin Clark, this is a huge stat. This should prove to you guys that Caitlin Clark is the best point guard in WNBA history. And in my opinion, way better than Diana Taurasi. And the reason I'm going at Diana is because she opened her mouth about Caitlin when she was coming out of college, saying that there's going to be some type of transition and things like that. So, shout out to VVS as well. I appreciate you, my dog. First video I had recorded. Actually, it was probably going to be a much longer, in-depth video, to be honest. And I know I kind of skimmed through this, guys. I had like a 9-minute video up, and I had to delete it because the whole thing was muted. Yeah. So I appreciate you for letting me know because I was literally about to get off and go to the gym. So I would have had a video up for 3 hours with no sound on it. And I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for letting me know. So much respect, much love. That's all I got for you guys. Let me catch you guys in the next video. Like I said, Caitlin Clark is the best point guard in history. And the stats should prove how important she is to her squad and her team. Besides that, like I said, I'm going to catch you on the next one. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I couldn't do it without you guys. I want to do it by this weekend. So I'll be pumping content out from now all the way to Sunday so we could get there. The first 1,000, you guys are special to the community. And I'm rocking with you guys heavy, man. Like I said, much love. I'm going to catch you guys when I get back from the gym. I'm out. Smash that like button too.